How did you go with these with the previous ones? Are you okay with that? Is that
Yeah, very good. Thank you.
okay? Brilliant, brilliant.
Actually, most of the difficulties you answer me because the pricing and how to join the elements together is my, focus on.
Right,
So,
right.
yeah,
Okay.
so I think I need to collect more data. It's easy for me to, get all the information together.
Right. Brilliant, brilliant. I'm glad that that helps you, addressing this. Look, we are fully aware when I discussed this with Sue about, designing our course. Well, some people may find a marketing plan is a new thing. So, yeah, okay. Let's discuss that a bit more. The more we discuss it, the better we will be. Okay?
Yeah.
Right. Brilliant. Hi, Andrea. How are you? You're
Hi.
back.
I got it again, yeah.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. I think we have Julie here. Is that you, Julie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Before we move on, I just want to ask if everything that we discussed before, are they clear, or there's still a few things that you wanted to cover, that you wanted to discuss a bit more?
No, I think I'm okay.
All right. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Right. Now, the next one here is the current business performance. All right. Look, you can insert a line chart or bar chart or table. Okay. If you have got sales, data, okay, sales data, line chart is probably better than table. All right. I would. That's my experience in the industry. Chart like that is a lot more convincing, right? You can include sales data, okay? Or market share if you have, okay? Or what about if you don't have the sales data or market share data because your office is not happy for you to share the information? That's fine. You can look at the customers, okay? Number of customers, for instance, number of customers. Okay? You can look at now. How do we present it? Well, you can present it monthly, right? Monthly. You can present it yearly, right? How many months? How many years? Look, for monthly, you can look at it from January, for instance, until recent, until any recent that you can get. If it is yearly, if you can present at least 3 years, okay, at least 3 years. Why 3 years? Why not 2? Well, the reason with that is 3 years give us a bit longer in terms of data that we can analyze. It will be a lot more insightful rather than if we compare to only 2 years. 2 years will only show us this year and last year, right? Actually, in real life, some organizations may demand 5 years, but look, if you can find these 3 years, that's already something good. All right. Now, the other thing that I would like to highlight to you is please put your comment or highlights. You get the data, right? Tell us what have you seen with the data? Okay, what have you seen? Are you looking at the trend is increasing? Okay. Increasing trend, for instance, or decreasing trend, okay? Remember, why do you write a marketing plan? The purpose of writing a marketing plan is to ensure that we plan our growth, right? How can we plan our growth? Well, we need to learn from the previous previous experience. What have you learned from the previous experience? If it is decreasing, okay, we have problem here. So what would be, right? So here we could say just increasing. Right? If it is decreasing, well, okay, before we copy our CV, all right, so we try to find out, right, what is the root cause? What is the major problem? What is the major problem here, right? Or if we don't know, look, don't get stressed if you don't know the problem. Don't get stressed, right? Because we haven't done, we are not doing marketing research, all right? Don't get stressed, right? You put your hypothesis or your guess, right? You put your hypothesis or guess, right? We think this may be the problem. We think our sales or revenue is decreasing, or number of customers are decreasing because our competitors just launched a new product, for instance. Okay, so you can look at your competitor analysis in here. Remember, when we discussed on day one, when we discussed about our strategy, we need to show that everything is linked into one intact thinking. Okay, so if it is decreasing, so find out what do you think the problem in here. Right, that's the one that you want to attack in your plan. Oh, okay, I've heard that. That's interesting. Now,
yes, my dog.
If our sales is increasing, that is fantastic. Okay, so there may be more opportunities. There may be more opportunities, right? Again, you outline your hypothesis. Well, our sales is increasing because probably this, driven by this new product or this new service, right? Or driven by this new customer group, right? You could say, why is that increasing? Well, probably because of the new customer group. Okay, we receive just a new a group of new customers, for instance, right? Or certain product or service. We sell more this product or service. Oh, hi, Devon, how are you?
Good, how are you? Sorry for the delay.
Welcome. Yeah, welcome. Right, so there's some reasons that we can, there's some comments that we want to make, all right? In brief, what you want to explain in here, what you want to do in here is not only showing the data, but also insert with comments. That comments is basically making the difference between you and, between you as the marketer driving this process and someone who typed the report. Okay? Right. The next thing is other relevant information. If you have any relevant information, like your business, structure, or you hear that the competitor is going to launch this and that, that's you put it here. Not then delete that section. Okay. Right. Are we clear with that, guys?
Yep.
Right. Good. Now, this one here is the summary. Okay, I received questions. I received questions about the summary. What do I need to write for the summary? Well, look at the above. We do not need to copy and paste. And I do expect
just
that.
The dot points all right in there?
What was that?
Dot points okay? Just in dot points, isn't it?
Yeah, dot points fine. Dot points fine. Right, dot point. Right, in dot point. You outline the major. All right. Issues, opportunities. Probably you have 3 to 5 items in here, 3 to 5 dot points in here, right? They are really the major ones that you want to bring to people's attention.
Yeah.
Okay. Remember, the analysis above, right, are basically helping us building the communicating the issues, opportunities, essentially. Right here, we summarize again for the audience, for the readers. Hey guys, these are the 3 to 5 points that I'd like to bring you. I'd like to bring to you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That one's clear, yeah. That one's easy, yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, strength. Strength in here, strength and weaknesses are basically what the asset, capability, resources. Okay, you can look at your brand name. Right, I think in my PowerPoint slide I explained that. Let me just go back to this one. Okay, if you look at this slide, okay. This slide includes anything that you need to do, that you need to consider for strengths and weaknesses. So what you want to do is take it as kind of a list of possible assets, capabilities, or resources, right, that the company may or may not have. If the company or the organization doesn't have it, then put it under weakness.
Weaknesses, yeah.
Yes. If they have it, put it under strengths relatively in the competition. Okay. Now let's say company name or brand name, right, or reputation. Okay. Reputation as what? Reputation as being. I'm just making it up, Andrea. Let's say your organization is popular, has the reputation as the friendliest aged care provider. I'm just making it up. Then it is your strength. It is your reputation. You have built that reputation in the market.
You can put something like a customer focused. Something like
you could.
that. Yeah. Okay.
Strong customer service, for instance, right?
Yeah.
That is another example, right? So here we could say brand name or brand reputation. Now, if you use reputation, please explain as what?
Yeah.
Right? Reputation as what? Brand reputation as being friendly, for instance, or as being popular, for instance, or as being quality, for instance. Okay. That's the example, right? E.g., I just put E.g. popular, or friendliest, or quality, etc. Okay.
Yeah.
Access to customers, right? That's another thing that you can also consider. Access to customers or markets. Okay. Devin, I think from my memory, your business is a distribution business, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you may want to comment that whether I think you put it somewhere, either strength or weakness, right? Access to customers, whether you have got it as your strength or weakness. Okay. Access to suppliers. Now, access to suppliers, right? Think about your suppliers. Now, look, some industries may depend on volunteer as well. Okay, they may depend on volunteers, right? So you look at that. Okay, patents, knowledge, technology. Okay, yeah, there are some of the examples: financial resources. Okay, human resources. Now, human resources here revolve around two things: whether they have the skill and motivation or not. Right? If you have highly motivated team, then it's fantastic. You can get, you can bring them, you can drive them to exceed the miles, right? To help you achieving the organization's goal, right? Management capability, right? Or culture, if you like, at the higher level. Understand that you're learning strategic plan as well. Okay. There are some examples of strengths and weaknesses. Okay. So in brief, you map them based on this list, right? When you look at this list or the one that I show you in the PowerPoint slide, you map them. This one goes to strengths, this one goes to weakness. Okay, based on your analysis. Yeah. Okay. Is that okay, guys?
Yep.
All right. Brilliant. Weakness is the same thing. Now, opportunities. I just dropped that to the next page. Okay. Oh. Right. Opportunities in here are basically the favorable situation. Refer to your situation analysis. Right? Which one is favorable? Put it here. Right? If you find that the health fund is probably unfavorable for you, then put it in threat. Okay? Put it in threat. If they are not favorable for you, the changes in health fund is not favorable, then put it in threat. Okay. Here we say situation analysis. Refer to situation analysis. Okay. Now, what about competitors? Competitors always stay in here. Either current competitors, existing, or future potential competitors, right? They stay here. Right? If you anticipate, well, there may be a new guy here, a new kid on the block. They just launched this new service, for instance, or this new product. Or in your case, Devin, if you find that there may be someone else wanting to launch a new brand, in that industry, in your drink industry, then based on your research, you could explain that. Okay, we'll have this future competitor. There may be someone bringing drinks from China or Vietnam or Thailand, for instance. Okay, so that's competitor. Okay, is that okay, guys? Or any questions so far? All good?
Can I ask you, sorry, the strengths and the opportunities?
Yep.
How can you identify?
All right, that's a good question.
Opportunities.
That is a good question, right? Thanks a lot. Opportunities and threats are external. All right? Opportunities and threats are external. You don't have them. They are from your environment. Okay? Let's say, if I do trading business, probably similar to your industry, Devon, you import from someone and you want to import it directly. Okay?
Yep.
And in my economic analysis, I found the exchange rates, right? The Australian dollar is declining. I bring the product from overseas for sale in Australia. That means I will pay more.
Okay.
Okay, that means my cost is increasing. Agree? Is that good or bad? That's bad. Now,
That's
is that
bad, yeah.
internal or external? That is external. Therefore, I put it under threat. Make sense?
Good.
Yep.
Have I answered your question, Joey?
Yeah,
So
sure.
if it is internal, then you put it under strengths.
Yeah.
Therefore,
And weakness as well.
Therefore, for internal, since they are internal, for strengths, since they are internal, do not go away from asset, capability, or resources. What are they? These are the things. All right. What about if your competitor is weakening? Is that your strength, or is that your opportunity or threat? Well, look, they are competitors. They go back to they are not our strengths. They are external. Okay.
Opportunity.
Yes. Yeah. Have I answered your questions?
Yeah. Thank you.
Brilliant. Okay, cool. Now the next one is target market analysis. I understand that I think I have a couple of students working on B2B industry. Okay, now this one here is for consumer market, like you guys. You guys are doing consumer market, right? B2B market has different approach for target market analysis. Okay, here we are using the 4 segmentation variables. Okay, what are they? They are the geographic, demographic, psychographic, and behavioral. Graphic and behavioral. Okay. I think I gave you a copy of the example on how you can write the segmentation target market using 4 segmentation variables. What I will do is I'm going to save that into my Dropbox for you to look at. Okay. For B2B market, you look at a number of things, including the purchase cycle, the situation, the company situation, the purchase style, and so on and so forth, right? So they're the ones that you want to look at if you are looking at if you're analyzing a business-to-business industry. Okay, right. Any questions so far about the target market? All good?
No.
Okay.
Yep.
Brilliant. Good. All right. Now, market objectives. There are 2 things in here. As mentioned to you in here, you need to include the metrics.
This is the second part, Eddie, right? We don't have to give you this one yet.
Yes.
Oh.
This is the second part. I also
But you don't need
opportunity.
You don't need this to submit yet. No.
Yeah. Don't feel guilty if you haven't completed this part.
No, I'm just checking. That's all.
Yeah. I'm just taking this opportunity to briefly talk about the metrics, the market objectives and positioning. Yeah. Okay. The metrics, financial and non-financial, or marketing metrics. Okay. And we need to use the SMART principle. Okay. Okay, what about the financial metrics? Financial metrics could be sales or profits. Okay. Marketing metrics could be customer satisfaction, Okay. Now, especially if you're in service industry, customer satisfaction is probably important for you. All right. Brand equity, right? Like brand awareness or brand image. Okay. You can also look at the other components such as the brand loyalty or customer loyalty. Okay. They are part of the marketing metrics or market share. Okay. How many objectives? I would suggest that you write 3, maximum 5. 3, maximum 5 objectives. I'm going to put it in the brief to give people an idea. More than 5 may be too hard for us to achieve. We may be running out of resources to deliver the objectives. Right. Less than 5, less than 3. The marketing plan may be too may not be that comprehensive. Okay, so that's the objectives, yeah. And the next one is positioning. Positioning, I would suggest that you write you outline your positioning map in the diagram. Okay, look, I'll leave it to you guys. I know that we are not doing marketing research. If you draw, based on the attributes that you think important, that's fantastic, and you put your comment. You put your comment on the attributes and your position, okay, including your competitors' position. Okay.
Now that was just that graph that we did the other day, wasn't it?
Yes, yes. I think I got it here somewhere. Oops, sorry, wrong button. Okay. Right. She's asking question. Yeah. That's the. Okay, this is the one that I would like to show you. That's one. Yeah. You can use that kind of diagram.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, I'll leave it to you in terms of the attributes. I'll leave it to you, right? Based on your observation. Okay. And positioning statement. Now, positioning statement, we have got the formula to write the positioning statement. If you can use this, okay. To what target market?
That's correct. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that's your positioning statement formula. Okay.
So what do you put in this, Eddie? Sorry, I don't understand this.
Which one is that?
Put in those in the map. What do you put in there as a service?
Okay,
like,
brand.
Brand like what?
Let's say this is the one that you're asking me, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know, like Coca-Cola, Pepsi. What do I put as a service? I don't. Yeah.
Yep. In your service, okay. Thanks a lot for reminding me. The first thing that when you want to draw a map like this, the first thing that you want to ask yourself is what is important for your customers.
What is important?
Okay. Let's say friendly service. Okay. And the other one is what is the other important element that is important in your industry. Let's say fast or quick response. I'm just making it up. And then you map.
Yeah.
And then you map yourself, your brand, and your competitor's brand against these attributes. Okay. So the first step that if I can write in here, right, for positioning map. Okay. For positioning map. What I'd like to recommend you to do is first is to list down the important attributes.
Eddie, can we just use that of the competitors?
Yes, that includes your competitors. Yes, and then you map all brands, just the major ones. If you have many brands, just the major ones. Okay, map all brands according to the attribute. Okay, just map them according to the attributes. If the let's say if I can go back to the example I discussed before with Andrea's question, let's say your company is the friendliest, right? In terms of friendliness, your organization is the best, right? But the other guy may be fast, right? And you map them accordingly, okay, based on these attributes. Yeah, right. Is that clear, guys?
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
to work on it a little bit clear, but yeah. Not there
Right,
yet.
look, yeah,
We'll get there. We'll get there.
we'll get there. We'll
I
get
have to,
there.
I have to
Okay.
sit on
Why
it
don't
and
you
think
do this?
about it. So yeah.
Yeah, why don't you do this, right?
Yeah, that's
At the moment, you may be confused. Okay, if I can recommend you to first, list down the attributes, what you think the important attributes, right? Referring to customers' need. Okay, referring to customer need. Okay, what are they? What do they need? Right, in your industry.
yeah.
Okay? They need this, they need that. Okay, they need to be fast, they need to be friendly, they need to have some expertise in
knowledge and
for
stuff
instance.
like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's type of thing, right? And you map.
Okay, I'll try. Yeah, I'll work on it. Yeah, thank
Okay.
you.
Yep. Well, again, show me your draft, and I can bounce you some feedback.
Yep. No
Okay.
worries. Yep. Cool.
All right. And based on that will make life easier for you to write your positioning statement. To what target market, your brand, okay, is what? Referring to the attributes, right? And what's your point of difference? Okay. All right. I'm not going to discuss the next ones because we are going to discuss the theory in the next session, in our next face-to-face session. Any questions so far, guys?
No.
No, I think we're all okay.
Yeah.
Well, I am.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Brilliant. Does it help you with these things?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, certainly.
All right, cool. Thanks a lot. Well, if that's the case, then I'm not going to hold you from enjoying your weekend, and appreciate your participation in this session. And enjoy your weekend. Have a good one, guys.
Yes.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
Are
Thank
you
you.
going to send the one you have put in just now?
Sorry, what was that, Devon?
Are you
Sorry,
going
Eddie,
to send the one you have put in just now?
Sorry, I can't hear you clearly, mate.
No. Are you going to send the one you have keyed in all the points? Are you going to send it over?
Yes, I'm going to put it in the Dropbox. I'm going to put it in the Dropbox. Right. So for those who miss this opportunity, they can still access the file. Okay.
Okay. And you will be commenting on the plan that I sent you earlier today.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. And you too, Andrea. If you email to me, I'm going to tomorrow.
I will send it to you. Yes.
Brilliant.
And the due date for this is the 5th of November. Did you say?
What was that?
The due date for this part, is it 5th of November?
Yes, all parts should be submitted on the 5th of November. That's the final due date for us.
The first part, isn't it?
No, this first part, no.
Yeah, therefore we need to work it out, step by step. Okay?
Oh.
Okay.
So when we submitting, sorry, I'm very confused. When do we submit what?
The entire marketing plan should be submitted on the 5th of November.
Oh, the entire one?
The entire, yes.
Oh,
everything.
Okay. But we're not
I
meeting
think
till the
Andrew's
8th.
just asking for this one.
What was that, Julie?
I think Andrew's just asking for the first part. When does she have to
For
put
the
this
first part, the first part and second part until the 5th of November, you are showing me your draft.
Oh, okay. So I don't need to submit the first part and then the second. No.
Yes. We are now working the draft of the first and second part.
Oh, okay. So do we submitting the first part or not at all?
You will submit as one document to me.
Oh, okay.
So actually, we just at the moment we only send you the draft, but the final assignment is still on 5th of November. Is that right?
Correct. So until 5th of November, it is still kind of live document between you and me.
Oh, okay. All right. I get. Yeah, I thought you need first part.
Document.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Okay, no
I can
worries
bounce you some feedback. You submit stuff to me. I can give you some feedback, and we can develop that further. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Does it answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, cool. All right. Thanks a lot, everyone.
Have
Thank
a nice
you.
weekend, guys.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
weekend.
Bye.
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 Bye bye.
All right. Thank you, Eddie, so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Eddie. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.